Okay, we're back here now with our cases that we've made. This is the 7.7x58 Japanese that we're using for. Always use it for the to set our dimensions. And then this is the case that we've really reformed from a 270, and we're going to go ahead and trim that down now. You can see the gap in here is only a very small amount, and that's why we want to cut it, so we don't have to cut too much and be here for a long time. And basically now, I do usually take this over and work off of it on my vise, so that it holds down pretty quickly and we can go pretty fast. But I'm going to try to do it here now so that we can show you the process anyway. Now I'm going to go over here and put it on the vise, take care of it in the vise, and then we'll come back and finish it up here. But this is the process that we do. Now they make a zip dyer, a zip cutter from Lee. Several other places make them also. And you can see this brass is coming off a little bit at a time. But I'm going to take it over to my vise now and finish it up. And we're going to walk you over to that now. I apologize for the camera and the shaking, but we have to do it this way. Okay, now we see we've got the trimmer set up in the vise. Vise is locked down pretty good. And then this is the process where you go ahead and just do the trimming. And see, this is the amount that has to be trimmed off. And as you cut that, you can see the trimmer is actually trimming that up. And like I say, they make a zip trimmer that makes this process a lot faster and a lot easier. But that's about it. You can see the distance now, how we've tightened that up here on the stop. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and take this out by loosening the case holder. Take our piece of brass out, and we're going to walk back over here to where we were set up to begin with and finish up the process here for you to see this. And basically here again, we're going to take and clean this off a little bit, just to clean the burrs off the edges. And also they do make a deburring tool. I use a Dremel tool here that has just a small inside emery wheel. Close it up like that and clean it off. And there is the 270 case converted to a 7.7x58 Japanese. What we do is take our brass when it's at this point, and I will bring out my Arasaki rifle, my Japanese 99, and cycle this through to make sure the bolt does close and lock in place. That's the best way to assure that this is the proper case length to do that. Now there are case length equipment that you can use, the calipers. I do have a set of those, but if you can at all possibly use the weapon that you're going to be using, the firearm that you're going to be firing this equipment in, or firing this component in, then use that piece of equipment. That way you know you're properly head spaced. Some people anneal these, which is basically just heating it up, dipping it in cold water to make sure it's hard, and in order to make sure that it's fired properly. I like to fire form mine. Again, once it goes through a single firing in that Japanese 7.7x58, it will become a case that you can reuse for 4 or 5 different reloads at least.